Okay. I had to come back and get my phone. Because I did a Forrest Gump and I just took off walking. And then I just kept walking and receiving all this freaking amazing knowledge, that's given to me. I mean, it's brilliant for me to share. So I had to come back and get my phone. I would have just kept on walking. I call it Forrest Gumping it. I do that. It's so, because so many things, being out here and really, so what I was receiving was like, you guys are beginning to, I'm just saying, get barefoot and get on the ground and the feet and really connect. And as I was walking, I was getting, it feels like there's chains around my ankles, right? So how to break those chains or whatever. Let me see if I can, because this was just, I walked all the way up the damn street and had to walk back. So, and I received so much, so bear with me. But I went by this guy that's cutting the grass, mowing the lawn, and I smelled that cut grass. And when I breathed it in, the smell, it's like I was taking in its energy, and that's when I was shown, get barefoot. You wear shoes and they put heels on everything because it throws I'll stop for a minute. Oh, you just missed the owl hooting at me? Oh no, I can't speak owl. But I'm going to go down Knoll. Because I'm hearing it's a magical place. It's a different scenery, right? So there's something about that. Just know that everything I say in these videos that I shoot, it's for a reason. But receiving this information, then I'll get back to what it was. It was higher self, that God, the higher realms, God, whatever you want to call it, right? The one, I heard the unity, the one, the all. So, giving me this freaking awesome knowledge that I can then share with others. And I don't know, it just hit me different because I'm walking on the street barefoot, and we'll get back into that, and soaking in the sun. It was also giving me that part in the Bible where it's like, man does not live by bread alone. But I got visions, and anyway, I'm not going to get into, not visions, but whatever. I don't know how I receive. And it was like, so then go back to the cut grass. So smelling the cut grass and breathing, when I was smelling it, breathing it in, through my nose, it's like it felt like it energized me. And that's when that Bible thing came up. Man does not live by bread. It was a whole experience. So I had to come back and get my phone. And see what comes out, so much. But the whole getting barefoot part is like, and being grounded, it's like everyone's had shackles around their ankles, cutting you off. Oh shit, gotta cross the street. Cutting you off from being able to connect to the earth, and from being able to release that energy back to the earth where it needs to be. Where it needs to be, whatever. But, God, they have all these fucking signs on here. Oh my God. Hold on. I could pause you, but I just can't. I could, but I just can't. so this is mall's a little bit busier. But getting barefoot, getting your feet planted firmly on the ground, did you hear that song I was just playing? We heard that on School of Rock last night. We went to that musical. It was pretty cool. But your feet planted firmly, and relaxing. It's about your posture, right? Aligning your body. So your skeletal system is out of alignment as well. But when you begin to get outside and connect with nature, I'm just feeling like I have chains around my ankles. But it's being loosened because I'm walking and they talk about being mindful in your feet, and then realizing and going with, and then just envisioning everything falling into place, aligning up. And then you just work your way up and being mindful of your upper body, because what happens on your lower body, then something reflects in your upper body. So just not being barefoot, I'm telling you, it's a whole thing. Like, we get our being in the sun. You know, just as the grass grows by sun and water, we are like the grass. We are like the grass. That's why we feel so much better. That's why people are happier when they're outside just loving life. That's another way of looking at being free from the matrix, yeah? There's a boat up here. This is where I had my experience. I had all these, oh God, it was amazing, actually. That was 2022. So, 3 years ago, I heard Just Waking Up. Again, Just Waking Up. There's layers, there's levels to this shit. But the easiest way out is not resisting it by pushing against it, by willing it not to be there, but to just get barefoot, walk out. I'm on cement right now. But I was walking in grass. Something about, you'll begin to, your body to feel energized. You know? You'll start, body will get better in alignment. I'm saying do the best you can as being barefoot as possible. No heel at all. It's very important because that throws your whole alignment out. I had said some of the best words I've ever said, probably, in my life, I'm getting, and it wasn't even recording. It was when I started, so only I got to hear it. We're going to break it down like this. I'm seeing red and blue everywhere, and shit's popping off. Get barefoot. You guys didn't get any of that information. Son of a bitch. Let's see if I can do it again, and hopefully you'll get it, because it was flowing so perfectly well through me. I'm not sure where it stopped at either. So, about being barefoot and getting in aligned and your ankles feeling like, what do you call it? Chains. Because that's what I was getting. I get chains. I don't know. She's just, okay. And then smelling the cut grass, breathing it in, was like feeding my body. And it reminded me, and then they gave me that thing about Jesus, man does not live by bread alone. It's like, we get our fuel for our bodies. We get energized and fed by the sun and by being near nature. It's like having, like I said, shackles. Shackles on your ankles. Chains. You know? And putting your body back into alignment. And I was saying, being mindful, feel your feet, let your bones of your feet get firmly planted. Envision that, see it, right? Speak it or whatever. And then working your way up, and then you'll begin your ankles to feel like they're straightening out or moving back into position where they're supposed to be. But when you're outside and walking barefoot, envisioning all this, you begin to, what they're giving me is as that chain, that walk around that's cut you off from the earth, that's kept you chained. I don't know, they just keep showing you chains and feeling it in my ankles. The releasing of it. Barefoot. Anything with a heel, and when you align that, you'll begin to notice in your upper body, right above your waist, you'll begin to feel your spine wanting to change, and then above that, like your shoulders, so it's putting you back into alignment. No heel of any kind. No heel of any kind. Okay? Alright, hang on. Hold on. Hello. I kept touching it, wouldn't let me pause. We're almost back. Huh. It was so good before, but never was recording. Ain't that the shits? So, a lot of things are going to open, but it's as simple as connecting back with nature and realizing that you're like, I heard hellbound. Take it however you want, whatever that means, You'll know. You could feel like you're tethered to it, but once you become aware, you're no longer attached, right? And you do that. Hey, do whatever you want. I'm just telling you, I'm trying to get it back through the way I received it, which I couldn't do that unless I put all the things I vision with it and the emotion and the feeling, There's no possible way I could portray it back like that to you. I don't know. Maybe I do and I don't realize it. Who knows? I don't care. But I'm just trying to get the message across how I get it. And it's difficult at times. But it was that cut grass. It just felt like I was breathing in nutrients. And then it came to me that just like the grass grows after it rains, right, with water and the sun, it grows so fast, it gets so nourished. We are the same as grass. The grass and I are one. See, I speak to the trees and the grass and the birds and the bees. I love you guys. I just feel blessed that I receive it, and I do my best to get it back to you. Love ya. Peace.